want to share with you my most important piece of advice when it comes to storytelling and specifically to case studies. So, I love case studies, I love storytelling, I love the art of communications in business. What I don't love is case studies that are only about you, that aren't about the people you help. Those case studies, they're old school, they've been done to death, and they should be buried because they don't work. When we're trying to build trust with people, we should be allowing the people that we help to tell their stories. We should be giving them the stage. We should be allowing them to have the voice and to tell the stories of how we've worked together. It's very much together, but it's their story. They drive the story, not us. I see so many bad examples of case studies, and they can't wait to get to the point of, and then we arrived, and then enter stage right. We are heroes. We are the stars. Look at us, aren't we great? Sometimes I think, actually, it's wrapped up in insecurity, and sometimes it's because I genuinely think that's the way that they think case studies are meant to work. That you're meant to have this little bit of setup, and then we came along, and then we did this, and aren't we great? But you are not the hero of your case studies. You will never be the hero of your case study. The hero is who you help. It's who you make a difference to. So central, in fact, is it that it's the core of my business model. So this little thing here, this is the story stack. This is something that very first thing I created when I started the business storytelling. I wanted to find a way of creating a framework that people could use to create their own stories. So the top here, so it's in kind of logical order in terms of stories as we know just now. So the stories that we know and kind of love. So it's the hero. Who's the hero? What's their goal? And what's their event? And that's the beginning of the story. Then we have the mentor. Then we have the obstacle and the journey. That's the middle of the story. And then we finish off with the change and the lesson that we learn from experiencing this story. So it's no coincidence that the hero is right on top. Okay? It's no coincidence at all. And then further down, we have the mentor. Okay? So, why the hero? Well, the hero is who leads the story. It's who drives the story. It's the human part of the story. It gives us somebody to care about. So we should be telling their story, not our story. So we should avoid the temptation of introducing the hero and then talking about us, So it's back to this, our hero is here and here's our mentor. So we're the mentor. We're the person that helps. But we're not the hero, and we'll never be the hero. Think of Star Wars. If you like Star Wars, you'll know that the hero is Luke Skywalker. And certainly in the first film, you will know that the mentor is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And if you think about Obi-Wan Kenobi's role, he's quite understated. He's not flash. He's just an old man going about his business, teaching this person to the ways of the Force. Okay? But it's never Obi-Wan Kenobi's story. It's Luke Skywalker's story. And it's never your story. It's who you help. So remember your role. Your role's pivotal. Your role's critical. There is no story without you in it. But what I'm saying is it can't be about you. Well, let me rephrase that. It can be about you. Carry on telling stories that are all about you and see how that works for you. See how much engagement you get. See how much connection you get. Stories work because stories are human. Okay? Stories are human. So let a human drive it, and don't let that human be someone that sits in your office that works for you. The story is all about the hero, and the hero drives the story. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you today. That's all I wanted to get over, this really clear message that watch that we don't morph from the story being about the hero to the story being all about us. Know your place in the story. Know the purpose of telling your story, of your telling that case study. Because nothing will put people off if every case study you tell has that, and then we entered the scene, and then we did this, and then we did that. Nothing will put people off more than that. So, that's it. If you've got any questions about case studies, please send me an email. It's kevin@thestoryedge.co.uk. If you've got a question, I will answer it in a future video. Look back on your own case studies, though, and just make sure that you're not falling into that trap of becoming the hero of your own story. Thanks for watching. Now go away and tell some stories.